Ambit Capital's Good and Clean Fund focuses on investing in such companies, and 3 years ago, I invested in this fund. These three contrasting approaches to equity investing, ETFs for large caps, a low-cost conservative strategy like the coffee can portfolio for large and mid caps, and careful stock selection for small mid caps, should form the bedrock of any growth-oriented Indian portfolio. To the extent that all of us need to set aside some money for a rainy day, I strongly believe it should be done by investing in government bonds and conservatively managed liquid funds. When it comes to my rainy day corpus, life has taught me that I need to focus on liquidity and complete safety of funds. Saurabh Mukherjea, Rakshit Ranjan and Pranab Unyal have worked in Ambit Capital for almost a decade now. I have seen them grow as finance professionals. It has been my privilege to see their wealth management philosophy evolve through intense brainstorming sessions at Ambit, and then see them put their ideas to work in front of India's smartest investors. This elegantly constructed book is their attempt to share their wealth management approach with you. It uses minimal jargon and is packed with case studies that almost everyone will identify with. I hope you enjoy reading this book and make even better returns from your portfolio. Ashok Wadhwa, Group CEO, Ambit, Mumbai, December 2017. Acknowledgements. We hit upon the idea for coffee can investing, the low-risk road to stupendous wealth, when Saurabh was at the CNBC studio in August 2016. He was recording the second episode of a 6-part program that CNBC had come up around Saurabh's best-selling book, The Unusual Billionaires. Saurabh and Lata Venkatesh, the CNBC anchor, were waiting for Jalaj Dhani, then at Asian Paints, to join the show. Dwelling on the contents of The Unusual Billionaires, Lata happened to remark that it has become harder to identify good mutual funds than it is to identify good stocks. When Saurabh came back to the office and relayed the remark to us, we wondered that if well-informed market observers found it difficult to figure out how to invest in the stock market, then what hope did the average investor have? Given the existential pressures bearing down on people, can they really navigate the maze of data, regulations, and distorted incentives that characterize investing in India? For giving us the germ of the idea that went on to become this book, we are thankful to Lata Venkatesh. We believe most people do not invest to make a lot of money. They invest to meet goals like paying for their children's education and funding their retirement. They also invest to fulfill their dreams, which might be as modest as buying a nice TV or as grand as owning a resort in the Himalayas. Whilst we had long believed in the centrality of goals and dreams in the investment process, it wasn't until we came across Ashwin B. Chabra's superb book, The Aspirational Investor, Investing in the Pursuit of Wealth and Happiness, 2015, that we found a structured way to link life goals with asset allocation. We owe an intellectual debt to Ashwin Chabra and hope that he continues to write in a similar vein. The late Robert Kirby of Capital, the Los Angeles-based American investment giant, came up with the idea of the coffee can portfolio in a short note he wrote over 30 years ago. As is evident from the title, the coffee can portfolio is at the heart of this book. More practically, both for Ambit's clients and for ourselves, the coffee can portfolio has proved to be a life-changing investing construct. We owe a huge intellectual debt to Robert and wish he was around to read this book.